Alrighty then. Hey, what is up, everybody? We are back with the Blind Wave Podcast. Welcome. How's everybody today?
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Good.
Aaron is resting up before Mass Effect.
Yep.
Has a bit of a headache.
He's gonna take a little bit of a break. Absolutely. Let's go. Awesome. Can we make the YouTube chat a little bit bigger? My eyes are terrible today. And always, honestly. I'll ever get better. Gordo immediately jumped on what this means with no Aaron.
Yep, we were
Should we make
earlier.
Make a special Aaron ranking for next week? Yes, we were trying to discuss the perfect standard for Aaron, but one that he's not going to immediately guess. He's going to go like, okay, redheads, needles. We need to go deeper.
We already mentioned this before he left
we have to attack his soul.
Wipe those off the table.
Yeah. So start thinking those up. Well, we're going to try to do that. Rarely here for this live evening from the UK Evening Judgment. Awesome. Well, have you guys had anything crazy or anything happen to you this week? In this last week? My bug bite has gotten much worse, or not worse, much better.
No, worse.
Much better.
I was going to say, it's been a week. If it's getting worse, go to the doctor, man.
I also destroyed the area in which it happened to me.
Good.
Yeah. I often don't do that outside. Like if it's outside and there's like a nest or something, I'm like, look, this is how nature is. Like,
yeah, you came into their territory.
Yeah, but this one they came into mine, and I am a vengeful god. So
were they
they're
an underground nest?
Yeah, it was underground. Yeah.
What did you do?
I just sprayed all around it and got out, dug a lot of it out. It wasn't very big.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if it's fire ants. I can't really tell, but they seem normal size to me. If it in fact was the same one, it could have been something else, and I destroyed them for no reason. But
I was thinking about your bug bite when we watched the X-Men episode yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. That was a rough one. Because I had just a run of, and I was like, I had like projectile vomiting, and then I had an ear infection, and then like something else happened, and I was just like, man, I'm falling apart. And then the bug bite thing happened, and I said this the other day, and I know it's stupid, but I was like, I'm done. I'm done trying. Like this one, I'm going to ignore. This one, I'm not going to worry about. I've worried about too much. I have too much bandwidth dealing with stress, and I just needed to let the check engine light stay on for a bit. Let it fix itself, and it did. To be fair, I was still taking medication for my ear infection, but there probably isn't a lot of crossover.
That's the political play, right? Like, just overwhelm the people, and eventually they'll just stop caring.
It's called the Blitz, yes. Absolutely.
We really should have planned this out, Eric.
Yeah?
And put a green screen glove on you. And you say, it's gotten worse.
It's gotten worse.
Swap out a non-arm. It's just gone.
We probably have fake hands around here somewhere, right?
I'm sure we do.
Like alien something, I vaguely remember.
Maybe the standard for Aaron could be duration or number of Groundhog Day loops.
I've got a few of those movies in mind.
That's interesting. Dude, one time we were watching Legends of Tomorrow, and Aaron predicted it was a Groundhog Day episode in 1 second. It comes on to someone hitting an alarm clock. And Aaron goes, Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
And he was fucking right, dude.
Wow.
I don't know. He had no data. He had like no data. It just came to him like a prophet. It was nuts.
That's how you establish that.
So that might be a good one, and one that's maybe a little more subtle for him.
Although, if he called it out in 1 second.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, how well does he know those movies? What are some examples? Obviously, Groundhog Day.
There's Groundhog Day. There's Happy Death Day.
Happy Death Day.
And its sequel.
Okay.
Would you count Live, Die, Repeat?
Live, Die, Repeat.
Yeah.
Or Edge of Tomorrow, whichever one you want to call it. Live, Die, Repeat's the way better title.
There's the ReZero movie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, we have some options. We'll still have to wait to figure out the perfect standard. But I quite like that one.
But for week stuff, a friend of mine started a literary journal called the West Creek Journal, which is accepting submissions. So if you are a writer out there, and are looking to get your work published, I think it's a pretty good opportunity. I sent Jake a link in Teams if he wants to put it out there. But accepting fiction, poetry, and creative nonfiction. So,
creative nonfiction. What would that like be an example of? Just like telling a true story in a fun way? No embellishment?
I'm not actually sure. Now that you ask me.
Yeah, it's interesting. I like the idea because it sparks my like, ooh, it could be this or this or this, but I wonder like what it actually is.
I think it refers to like essays on creative writing. So like, you know, how to write a haiku is creative nonfiction.
Gotcha. Interesting. Penny's a writer. Come join Penny.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't cost anything to submit.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to, it's a volunteer operation and just trying to get more people to write, get more writing out there. So
several subgenres.
Oh, you got it.
Okay. Including memoirs, personal essays, literary journalism, and narrative history. So, yeah, allowing authors to put their personal feelings into what actually happened, kind of thing, I guess.
Well, it's one of those things where it's just like based on a true story, and then you find out later, like, nope,
all that was fake.
It's all fake.
The thing I was reading was basically just using style, dramatic, and narrative techniques of fiction to tell a true story.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
it's just giving it some
Mm.
jazz.
yeah.
Panache. Is that the right word?
Panache.
Panache.
That's the word I was looking for.
Panache. Okay. Alrighty. Anything from you, Calvin, for the week?
Had a terrible migraine yesterday.
Yes,
and
you did.
this morning.
It's a
Glad I
terrible,
could come in late
terrible
today.
thing to say, but thank you, because I got to make up for Witcher. But
Yeah.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Oh, it was so bad. I went home at like
Aaron
1:30 yesterday, and I fell asleep. I just crawled in bed and I fell asleep, and I woke up at like 10, I think,
Yeah.
and I ate something, and I basically just went
Went
right
back to sleep.
Yeah.
I'll have those days I don't know what it is, but like especially in the winter when I'm not like going outside, like I only sleep like three hours a night, you know, and then on the weekends I'll crash and sleep all day. And I'll squeeze my whole day, you know? So yeah, like I have those too where I'm like, oh no, I've slept so much, but I'm like, no, I'm making it up. My body needed this.
Yeah. My body definitely needed something.
Yeah.
And it got sleep. But yeah, it was rough. It's the worst I've had for a while.
Yeah.
Luckily, I have some like anti-migraine medication now that I can take, which seemed to help. It was still just debilitating, but it wasn't as painful and didn't have as many like headache auras and stuff.
I wonder, this is a wide swing of a discussion, but you know, we live on a planet that turns in relation to its sun, but there are planets that stay locked, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that life that evolves on those planets like travel to sleep? Or did they just think they ever evolved the need to sleep at all? Like we sleep because like it's just safer for us to not be out at night. And we've just kind of like slowly over the course of billions of years, like just been like, oh, we'll just turn off then. And conserve energy.
Biologically, you would probably still need to sleep. Like
I
everything
imagine so.
needs to sleep. Even things,
Everything on Earth, but yeah.
even things that are like below the light level in the ocean still sleep for a certain, or they go dormant for a certain amount of time. Like I think that's probably just something that you, like your brain needs to like stay healthy.
Flush out everything.
Yeah, all the hormones and chemicals that your body produces in an active day, you just need to reset and
I imagine they
regain a
would
balance.
life would be more well camouflaged and have like built-in blindfolds.
I'd imagine so, yeah.
Sure. Like eyelids that actually keep the light out.
Yeah.
Not our thin shit. Some people's eyelids are thinner than others.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder how you can get that gauged.
I mean, you could
there
maybe
could-
put like a sensor on the other side of it.
Sure. I mean, you could just lift your eyelid, put a...
So I could have like the Guinness world record for thickest eyebrows, and I just don't know because I never really
Eyelids?
asked it. Yeah, eyelids. Yeah, eyebrows. Fuck no, no way, not for me. But eyelids. If I could have the world's like thickest eyelids, I could get rich.
Yes.
People
Why?
will come from all over the world to see these.
But why?
I don't know. It's the world's biggest or thickest, Calvin. Gotta be something. People come for the biggest, rubber band ball in Ohio. They'll come for these thick eyelids. I can't even finish saying this sentence. And champion of Super Earth likes men. I like men too. I like a lot of people, but I do like men. Some men are good. Some men suck. Yeah. All right. I saw somebody say, "You guys missed my question," but sorry. Sometimes chat goes too quick. We don't see it.
Redeem them on Twitch.
Yeah.
And we'll get to them at the end,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if nothing else.
Yep.
I saw another good suggestion for Aaron's
Okay.
tier list. Number of doors opened.
Oh,
Whoa. Yeah.
that's real good.
That's pretty good.
That's
Okay. I mean, it's immediately thinking of like Monsters Inc.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Like a Scooby Doo thing. I don't
Yeah.
know. Numbers of doors opening.
It was something like that.
number of doors opened.
Okay. We got some candidates here. What was some of the other ones we had?
Well, you didn't say yours from before the podcast.
Oh yeah, mine. What was mine again?
Number of children that the protagonist has.
Yes. Yeah. Number of children the protagonist has.
Which I think is pretty good. Mine is less related to Aaron, but I was thinking of how contemporary is the music in the movie?
Contemporary music.
Because I thought you could throw some people off
Sure, you could.
with movies like Knight's Tale.
Definitely. Is Eric's beard inspired by Clone Wars Dooku?
No?
Yes. That's the type of thing where it's like, never thought of it, but yes! Honestly, it's more Kratos these days, I think. Ever since I played God of War, I've just shaped it into a certain shape, I guess. So a little more Kratos. I mean, ever since then is when I started trying to grow this out under my lip, because I used to just trim this, because it doesn't come great, but now it kind of like gets really curly and it does that thing where every once in a while you take a bite of something and you just
get a mouthful of hair.
I just took a whole mouthful of hair, man.
I hate that.
Yep.
Hate that so much.
Yep. But it's worth it. Number of words on screen. Interesting. So like Hamilton, because it's a rap, it's gonna have way more words than like a conventional like just dialogue. all the
Well,
time.
It might be words displayed.
I think,
yeah,
like
okay.
signage or text.
Yeah,
Okay.
calls.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't count subtitles, but it'd have to be like in the movie itself.
Like, okay, gotcha. Like Star Wars.
I kind of like the door one.
Door one's pretty good. It's generic enough. But you kind of have to like.
I do like the door one. Okay, well, maybe we'll have to put that together soon. I don't know. Is there anything coming out this year? Is there anything coming out there this year that you guys are most excited about? Well, I mean, I'm extremely excited for Mandalorian and Grogu for me next week because I did not see that in theaters. So I'm very, very excited for that one. In terms of like things coming out this year, I mean, I can't not say the Ocarina of Time remake is probably the thing I anticipate the most. Yes, even over GTA 6.
Yeah. And I'm pretty excited about that one too.
Yeah. I was just talking the other day and I'm like, okay, so we got to figure out so that we can schedule this and I'll just 24/7 once that game starts out, I'll just stream. I'll sleep, I'll eat. I'll just do nothing but play the game. Can we do that, guys? You guys can take a vacation.
Heave Ho 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Heave Ho 2.
Very excited. That new Avatar fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the stuff is like out or coming out. Like X-Men 97,
Yeah, sure.
new seasons of
Finish that out.
ReZero and Dr. Stone.
Yeah, Heave Ho too, right? The Street Fighter movie, you know, I'm actually kind of interested.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's, I don't know. I'm interested in this direction, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I enjoyed the newest Mortal Kombat.
Do you think there's a chance of getting a movie like Street Fighter versus Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? I mean, I don't know.
How would you set it up?
It's more likely than like DC versus Marvel, I would say.
Probably.
Yeah.
How would I set it up? I mean, just have Raiden from the first movies be like, things are messed up, you know? And like, you don't even believe, you know, what this universe's Mortal Kombat's like, and it's just Street Fighter.
Like, they both take place on Earth.
Yeah.
It's just different Earths.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be different Earths. Maybe. I don't know.
Speaking of an Earth that's a different Earth, I also started Gears of War this week. And that was so much fun. Aaron and I have been playing it, and we'll be playing it again tomorrow. So if you want to catch up and be there live for that stream, just go watch the stream from last week. I think it was only 2 hours, so you should be able to catch up pretty quick. Well,
Nice.
2 hours worth.
Satisfying using that chainsaw gun, isn't it?
It is, though I did have to like get into the physics of it all. You know, like the feel of like that game. You can get behind cover from like 10 feet away.
Yeah.
You know, like that
Yeah.
type of thing. So I had to get into it a little bit, and I had a couple. I just wanted to like start swinging that thing, but you have to really like. I found success in like sneaking up on people and then getting them. But I'm still learning. But it's been fun so far.
Good.
And it's just couch co-op is just a different feel.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Speaking of, I wanted to show it to Aaron, but I saw a game. I'm not sure if it got announced or if it's like coming out, but it looks like a new version of GoldenEye.
The game?
New
Yeah.
version?
Okay.
And it has like split screen stuff and everything. See if I can find it. Should have written it down. Someone in chat might know what it is. Because the trailer for it came out like yesterday or today. I can't
There's
find-
007 Recomp from a month ago.
No. It had a name in that it sounded like a parody game.
Okay.
I should have written it down. I'm not gonna be able to find it.
Okay. Keep an eye out for it.
If I do, maybe we'll check it out next week.
Okay. Have we heard the news about Ruby? What news about Ruby?
Nope.
Is there new news about Ruby? New Ruby?
We clearly haven't heard
Win,
any
Ruby!
news about Ruby.
I love Ruby. And I'm upset that the last season of Ruby wasn't my favorite season of Ruby. I want a new season of Ruby, and that can be my favorite season of Ruby.
Oh. Volume 10 is greenlit.
Officially greenlit.
Good. Okay. Awesome. All the same voice actors and stuff. Better be. Better be. Agent 64. Is that what it is, Rick?
Agent 64. Yep, that's
Yep.
it.
Spies never die.
That is the one.
Okay. Oh, okay. So this is like is this a fan thing?
It is an indie game.
An indie game? Okay.
It doesn't actually have anything to do with James Bond. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
done
just-
in the style.
It's
of-
capturing it. Okay, gotcha.
It's just
Gotcha.
a modern build of it.
And
If you like this
it
more,
looks pretty
than-
cool.
Neat.
Did Eric just give spoilers for this Friday's movie reaction, Mortal Kombat 2? Yeah, you gotta join more podcasts and you'll get secret information like that. Don't tell anybody. But yes, we're watching Mortal Kombat.
Get over here.
Yeah. That was another part of our week.
Oh,
Rest
Yeah.
in peace to Mr. Sam Neill.
so sad.
Rough. Like, it still doesn't feel real.
I know.
Like,
It's just
I was so invested in the news and everything after we heard about his cancer diagnosis, and we were all so excited when we heard that he beat it.
Well, hey, I'll tell you what. Like, my mom went through cancer. It went into remission. In the year she had before the cancer came back, the quality and appreciation for life was so high. I imagine that you felt much of the same thing.
I bet so too. He was such a kind person.
Yeah. Yeah, and like seeing interviews and stuff, he seemed really like legit kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's just something like Dr. Grant should be like a big nerd, but like he's like the manliest dude in Jurassic Park. I don't know, maybe just because I saw it when I was so young, you know?
Yeah.
But like I don't know, there's just something about him that I always like considered so fucking masculine.
Sam Neill's Merlin is one of my favorite characters of all time. Like, I love that movie so much, and I love him as Merlin.
I love him as Merlin
so much.
There's a thing, I don't know if you remember, there's a thing where he like trips people like in vines or something.
Yeah.
And his little like
I know.
His little hand movement to make vines come out of the ground, that's just what they would be.
Yep.
That's what it would be. You know, I just always believed his little hand movement.
Absolutely.
We gotta watch that, Rick. We've talked about that movie so much, we've never watched it together.
No.
I was telling these guys, like, my mom recorded that on a VHS when it was airing on NBC for a special 2-night presentation.
My grandma had the official VHS
Yeah.
of it, and it was on 2 because it was a miniseries. It was
Yeah.
longer.
We had the official as well. So good though.
Yeah, I love him in Event Horizon, which I know Aaron's a fan of him in that as well.
Yeah.
I've never seen.
He's in a very good Lovecraftian movie by John Carpenter called In the Mouth of Madness,
Yes.
which is amazing. I showed Evie Hunt for Red October the other day.
Yeah.
She loved it much more than I expected that she would.
That's awesome.
It's a great movie.
But yeah, it's good, and he's good in that too.
Peaky Blinders. He was
Yeah.
awesome in Peaky Blinders.
Man, I was so shocked
Yeah.
when he was in Peaky
We
Blinders.
were all shocked.
Yeah. Well, rest in peace to Sam Neill.
Tangentially related to Sam Neill,
Yeah.
I have a thing that happened this week that I'm curious to get your opinion on.
Okay.
And that is the most expensive dinosaur fossil ever sold in this last week.
Mm.
Really?
It was Gus the T-Rex, sold in auction for like just over $50 million.
50 million. Is it a complete T-Rex or is it like partial?
It's
Or?
one of the most complete. I think it's the 5th or 6th most complete at like 60-ish%.
Is it movable? I know
Uh,
some fossils aren't exactly made for great transport.
Yeah.
Well, it's like wireframed and everything,
50
right?
million.
That belongs in a museum.
So Gus was found on private property.
Wow.
I think in 2020,
Okay.
2021. And they had basically like
50
fossil
million.
hunters come in and dig it up. The owner of the land, I believe, died, and then his wife put him up for auction this last like week or whatever, and got bought up by an anonymous private buyer for $50 million. It's, as of right now, I believe the most expensive skeleton ever sold.
Wow.
The previous one was, I believe, a Stegosaurus at like 30 million. Went
Wow.
to Ken Griffin's.
Huh.
But there's a big thing.
So this is going to a private collector, though, right? Like this isn't like something that people are gonna be able to go see.
Well, that's the thing that I want your guys' opinions on, because a lot of this stuff is bought by private collectors and then
Sure.
they donate it
Donate
to
it to museums.
Yeah.
Um,
Or
but they
lease it
don't
to them.
always. Yeah, they do some kind of agreement to where the museum gets to display it and do their scientific things
Yeah.
to it. Well, they get to do their paleontology work. They make a plaster cast to display,
Mm-hmm.
and then that person has whatever agreement they have. But they don't have to do that.
No.
This person could just take it home.
Yeah. Like, should you be able to own?
I get you. It's not a skeleton, right? It's a fossil, which is just a rock in the shape of a skeleton. Right?
Well, it's the the change of the bone over the bone changes into rock.
Like
Yeah.
like that's it changes into
It petrifies.
It's weird. I know. Like cuz I want to be like, I mean, it's a body, but then it's not a body, but it's such you want it to be one of those things where it's like it's a national park. It's not owned by anybody, you know? It's water. It's not owned by anybody. Yeah, sure. Like it's like if aliens are real and have visited Earth, that's information that should be given to the whole Earth, not just some people, you know? Like that's ours. That's too big for someone to own.
Yeah.
So I kind of understand that like almost romantic feeling of like this shouldn't be owned. But also, if it's just available to everybody, some asshole's gonna write "I love Sarah" on it, or you know, put their name on it or something. So I don't know.
I mean,
because that happens too with like national parks. You have people go and visit it and they destroy them. Whereas that doesn't happen on private land. I mean, it does, but it's not as much.
Yeah. Like, should the scientific community have access to something like that?
I don't know. What do you think, Jake?
I mean, yeah, it's hard to argue that the scientific community shouldn't have access to this.
Yeah.
That it should be, it was found on private land, but I feel like a fair price should be available to, like, under government grants versus it just being, like, priced, like, literally some of the only information we'll ever have on some of our past is just being bought and squirreled away. Now, this person might donate it. We don't know that yet.
They might.
Because that's what the Ken Griffins with the Stegosaurus, it is available in a museum. Okay. So he did do that.
Yeah.
But there's no saying that this person will or won't until they announce it.
And, like, how far should that extend? Like, should it be available to all the world scientists? Or just United States, where it was dug up?
I mean, it's science. Why have borders?
Yeah.
We don't.
I believe Logan Paul has a skull of
Nicolas Cage used to, right?
Yeah.
Somebody mentioned it in chat. He has a T-Rex skull.
Logan Paul, I think, has some kind of ceratopsid. He thought it was a triceratops, but I'm pretty sure it's not, and he just bought the wrong thing. As, you know, somebody who is not an actual dinosaur person.
Someone with more money than they need.
More money than sense.
I mean, if I had more money than I need, I might buy a dinosaur skull, I guess.
But would you buy the wrong one out of impulse?
No, I don't know. I probably wouldn't do it either.
Yeah.
I'd probably just buy land. I like land. I'll find a dinosaur. I don't know. It's cool that this guy here, it says the fossil was found by the late Gary Gus Licking, a cattle rancher in Hardin County, South Dakota. He had been coming across teeth and bones on his land for years and eventually called paleontologists to dig in the area. You imagine, like, I'm telling you, I keep finding stuff. Like, sure you are, Gary, go on. And then they find a whole fucking T-Rex.
Yeah. That's crazy.
They must feel so validated. You said it was South Dakota. I mean, South Dakota is going to have a lot of fossil activity. Yeah.
Skeletons have been found.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I believe that's where Sue was, who she is still the reigning most
complete.
Something in like the 90%. Like, it's ridiculous. He's a Tarbosaurus. Very similar, large theropod. Close in size. I don't know if they're in America, though.
It's just crazy to think, like, our recorded history is like what? Like, it's definitely less than 10,000 years, right? It's like 5,000 years at most or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, dinosaurs ruled the world for like, what was it? Like over 100 million years?
A long time.
Like, they were extinct 65 million years ago, but yeah, like 165 to 180 million years they were on top.
Yeah,
like, we haven't been on top I mean, we haven't even been involved. We're only around for like 200,000 years, you know?
Yeah,
And we
tops.
think we're just the fucking best and we can get to the moon. Like, they ruled for so long.
Maybe we just haven't reached our peak yet.
Maybe. It's just hard to think that they were real walking animals, you know?
Yeah.
And they were that large, and that's how life was.
Or just the idea that the air was so much different.
The air, yeah. Yeah.
It's like, interesting.
200 million years.
200 million years?
That they were kind of like the dominant
Yeah.
animal.
That's so long.
Shiraz Saeed with the golden reference. As Chrissy would say, I don't feel that way.
I don't feel that way, yeah. The Sopranos is so funny, man.
Well, it's one of those facts that like kind of blows your mind in that we live closer right now to living with a T-Rex than a T-Rex did living with a Stegosaurus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
And that doesn't have anything to do with any kind of like gene splicing or cloning or anything like that for a real Jurassic Park.
Oh, actually, now that we're on...
Rafira says, I know that in my country, if you find an archaeological discovery, it belongs to a museum and you need to report it and donate it.
It seems like the way it probably should be.
I feel like the people who are interested in discovery and not profit should be the people who
Like,
have claim to it first.
I can understand, like, getting a payment to make you whole after digging it up.
Sure. But like if the museum is paying for the excavation and cataloging and the paycheck for all of the paleontologists and everything anyway,
Yeah.
like you're just giving use of your land and then they come back in and restore it to its previous condition, whatever.
What's Robert Irwin's favorite dinosaur, Jake?
Australovenator.
Yeah.
It's like imagine the size of a velociraptor in the Jurassic Park movies because they're way big.
They're like, 9 feet,
But-
right?
Yeah, but they're found exclusively in Australia. I believe they have like a head crest, very, very long front arms.
Yeah.
But they're found in Australia.
Hmm.
But his interview made me come up with a theoretical question, and Calvin's heard it. If Jurassic Park started tomorrow, how long would you wait before you feel safe to go to Jurassic Park? How long would you would you go first day? Would you wait years with no incidents? How long would it take for you to go?
Man, I don't know.
I mean, the first day of it being open. Because, like, everything happened in Jurassic Park before it opened.
Yeah, but then Jurassic World happened, Rick, and they thought they were
I haven't
safe
seen
then.
that movie.
Well, Jurassic World's open for a while before they have problems, and then it goes really bad then.
Yeah. Once it's fully populated. It was
I mean-
open for like a couple years, right?
Yeah. Like long enough that people were like their like attendance was dropping because people were bored.
Yeah, which is fucking wild.
I don't think that
People
would
get
happen.
bored, eventually get bored of anything.
Like, I've been on a wooden roller coaster. I don't think that's more dangerous than any dinosaur.
Any dinosaur?
Yeah.
Like, we have in our pocket
I
access
think that's
to...
so. You've never ridden a dinosaur, Rick.
We get to ride the dinosaurs?
You don't know. You haven't seen the movie.
Honestly, I feel like my biggest barrier is getting to the park because
Okay,
it's across the world, you
Money
know?
is not an object in this.
Yeah,
scenario.
that's the
Yeah.
first part of the question. Money is no object. How long would you wait after Jurassic Park opened to the public? Would you go and see the exhibits?
Yeah, I'm trying to put myself in a world that, like, or a mindset that I haven't seen Jurassic Park and thus have all the bad.
Well, you don't have to do that. You could
do
just-
that too?
You could use your current experience of
Sure,
Jurassic
like,
Park.
I go to the zoo. Have there ever been times where an animal has gotten out of an enclosure and killed someone? Sure. It doesn't scare me from the zoo.
Sure. There's also been cases where people have fallen into an enclosure and been attacked.
How many dinosaurs are more dangerous than elephants?
a lot.
A lot?
Well, elephants don't
Yes.
eat.
I would say most of them. Elephants think of us as pets.
I have heard
they
that
protect
they
us.
like see us as cute.
Yeah.
Maybe
they're
dinosaurs
very
would do that too,
kind.
though.
There's
Maybe. I mean, honestly, well, they wouldn't really know what to do with us.
I was gonna say they don't.
lot
know
of
what the
animals
fuck
that-
we are.
a lot of
We're
animals
hairless
that-
apes to them. We're probably food without the shit that gets caught between your teeth.
A lot of animals don't normally like hang around humans when they see a human, like kind of not know how to act.
Because most of the dinosaurs are going to be herbivores anyway, right?
yeah, but what's the most
so.
dangerous animal in Africa?
Hippo.
Okay, what is
It's a
That's
herbivore.
very flat teeth as they crush you.
It's just a very angry herbivore.
What's the second most dangerous animal in Africa?
It's also a hippo.
No, it's Cape buffalo,
Well, yeah.
another herbivore.
Although,
Did you see that terrible video of that
The buffalo.
the older guy that gets got by a buffalo?
Yeah.
He
An
was
American
trying
buffalo?
he was trying to get out, and he just. You gotta sidestep, man. You have to sidestep them.
but also, man is the most dangerous animal in
That is
Africa.
good. That is very true.
That's true.
Yeah.
You guys answered the question differently than most people. Most people would say they'd wait a few years because of Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
So my follow-up question would be, how long do you wait if Terry, Bindi, and Robert Irwin are running Jurassic Park? Does
Oh,
that
dude.
change your answer?
Yeah. Yeah. I trust Robert Earl with my life.
Exactly. I saw that interview with him and I was like, wait.
Yeah.
Because the first question is, if you could bring back dinosaurs, would you? And he goes, yes, I would immediately.
Yeah.
My first thought was, I would trust him to run Jurassic Park.
I say this with no irony. I think he's my favorite celebrity. I love that kid. I also, there's a part of me that feels bad for him because he has to be in this constant state where people are bringing up his dad to deal with their feelings about his dad, not necessarily his.
Yeah.
So he always has to be in this state of like, I understand what you're doing here, but I imagine he has to have some resentment of that. That's what he gets asked about. But he does it with such fucking grace, Jake, because he's an ambassador.
He also,
You know,
he
he's
also
so
might have
good.
already been through the that anger
Yeah.
and come out on the other side of it
Yeah.
to where he appreciates it.
He talks about like
Sure.
I was 2 when my dad died. I don't have much like actual relationship with him. Like he talks about how, yes, he had an amazing parent, but for him that's his mom. Like
Yeah.
she did all of that stuff and the stuff Steve would have done.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love the Irwins
Like-
inappropriately.
Probably for him, like it probably just it's gotten past the point of mourning for him.
Yeah.
It's probably just he appreciates knowing that other people were affected by his father so much
Yep.
as well.
I think Steve Irwin was one of the manliest men who ever lived, and he was so kind. When people talk about like, oh man, you toxic toxic masculine, toxic empathy, like when you care too much, I'm like, you think those people care more than Steve Irwin? And are you saying that he's not masculine? You fool! Get his thighs out, jumping on gators,
Yeah.
But yeah, I would trust him more with them because not only that, I feel like the Irwins. Some zoos you can tell don't care about their animals as much as their profits, and the Irwins aren't like that. They put so much care and money into their animal rescue as much as they do the Australia Zoo.
Sure.
It was just a funny question I thought of where I'd be like, I think most people will say years, if not never.
Yeah.
And then I get them this example, and their answer is going to be, oh yeah, I'll go day one.
Yeah.
And watch how fast it changes.
I love
Sure.
It'd be interesting because, like, in a realistic Jurassic Park, you'd have to pressurize the zoo, and like you would have to go in like spacesuits or something.
Because of the atmosphere that
Yeah.
Because of the highly
Well, Jurassic
oxygenated-
Park, they're not actually dinosaurs. They're hybrids with
Yeah.
with other creatures from our time, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, if it's real dinosaurs, maybe you have to do something like that. I don't know. That was always my favorite thing when people were like, oh, real dinosaurs weren't like that. It's like, yeah, did you watch the movie? They said they split them with West African frogs. They're not dinosaurs. They're genetic monsters. Read the book.
Australian royal family. That's fun.
I love the Irwins.
They kind of are.
It's funny and not funny. One of my favorite like meme comics I've ever read was when a girl uses time travel and it's like this lady and she's like, I'm your daughter, I'm your mom, and they're like hugging, and then it's if a guy uses time travel and it's a guy and he has a gun to a stingray's head and he's like, yo, he wouldn't want this.
Yeah.
Oh, and it made me laugh so much. Oh. He wouldn't want this. Oh, man. $100 million donation incoming.
Somebody asked if you give $100 to do a series, will they do it? And Bob said 100 million.
Oh.
And they
So
say,
somebody-
damn it.
So somebody said $100 million donation incoming.
Depends on the series. There's got to be something. I'm like, no. Can't.
For $100 million?
It's like a, like a snuff movie or something, Calvin.
Or Titans.
Oh, I'd watch Titans every day for
I'd
the
watch
rest of my
Titans every day
life
for
for
$100 million.
$100 million.
I would change my beliefs and love it.
I wonder if you would get like a euphoric response of knowing that watching this is getting you $100 million. It's like, I love this. This is the best thing I've ever watched.
Neil
I'd watch that
Breen
for $1.
Neil Breen actively hurts, but watching it with you guys makes it better. And there's like this weird like feedback of like pain and pleasure that happens.
Yeah.
Like maybe something like that. And yeah, Neil Breen gives me the enjoyment of $100 million. I guess $100 million. What the hell? What would I do with that amount of money? I'd be angry with myself, not knowing what to do. Because, like, everything that costs a lot of money, in my head, I'm going, like, that's dumb. Like, why would I ever buy a $300,000 car? I can buy a $30,000 car and it gets me there. That's what I'm thinking in my head.
Trying to make the world a better place.
Yeah, I guess most of my stuff would probably just be donating it. Have, like, I'd definitely be biased.
Could make Megalopolis too.
You could. If there's an 80s movie to be remastered today, which one do you think would work the best? Remastered or remade? Is that what you mean? Remastered?
Like a remake.
I imagine remake because remaster.
We talk a lot about doing, like, I think Back to the Future is a perfect movie. I don't ever want it to be remade, but if it's going to be remade, I like trying to, like, capture its themes and bringing it into our time or whatever. So Back to the Future would be interesting, but again, I don't want it to be remade.
I have a feeling.
I just think it'd be interesting to, like, make those choices.
I have a feeling that the middle movie would look quite a bit different.
Yeah, it would. What the future would look like.
I
Yeah.
would want Lady Hawk remade without Matthew Broderick. And like the premise of the movie is so cool, but the movie just doesn't quite live up to it to me.
Who would you cast?
Instead of Matthew Broderick
I mean, as the main three.
as the main three,
Yeah.
don't know.
How do you feel about Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
It's not my favorite movie. It's probably my favorite Matthew Broderick movie.
Because
Maybe.
here's the thing, like, I never had a problem with Matthew Broderick. And then, for High and Dry, we watched the Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
And I saw it. Oh, yeah, that was real bad. And I'm, like, afraid to watch other of his movies to think that, well, no, what if I've lost it?
That's your glass breaking
Yeah.
moment.
Well, I was just too young to judge when I watched it. I was young, you know? But there was just a couple of times where I'm like, man, I remembered that being so much cooler in my head. Ever consider playing an old Assassin's Creed game like Ezio on stream? Like Assassin's Creed 2 or Brotherhood or Revolution?
Revelations.
Revelations. That would be fun. I mean, I love Ezio. He's probably my favorite assassin.
Yeah.
Though I do really like Edward Kenway, and we do have a Black Flag out. Not out, but coming out, right?
It's
Or is it
It's
out?
out.
It is out?
Yeah.
yeah.
I might have to give that a replay. I really enjoyed that one. And
It's real
I enjoyed that game not having the connection I do to the voice actor and the face model for Edward, who played Constantine in Legends of Tomorrow.
Mhm.
So his name's Matt Ryan, and you would have heard him as Constantine in the cartoon.
Yeah.
But he's Edward.
It's quite good.
I have a really soft spot in my heart for Connor Kenway from Assassin's Creed 3. I know a lot of people love Assassin's Creed 3, but I love that one.
It was fun. It was very different,
It is.
but not all bad.
It has some of my favorite trailers for it too.
Yeah,
That one.
yeah. The reveal trailers and everything were quite interesting.
I mean, I'm trying to think of the last summer's Game Fest. Like, do we still get trailers like that? Like these big cinematic, have nothing to do with the game trailers. The Old Republic just had so many bangers.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed always had a fantastic one. Jake showed me some from The Witcher
Yeah.
last streamathon or subathon, and it was so cool. And I feel like we don't really get that as much. I know Blur Studios did a lot of those back in the day, and that became like
Blur,
just a
man.
straight up real production company where the guy that did Deadpool, like he did all of those back then, you know? And now he's just true blue. Tim Miller, I think his name is, right?
Hideo Kojima's still doing his thing.
Is he still doing him?
Yeah, he still does the wild, like, 3-4 endings, like, just way out there, visual, like, whatever they are.
Thought experiments.
Yeah.
I love the feeling of like, oh, it's Hideo Kojima, and you like settle in because you know you're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah.
Some of those would go on for quite some time.
Thank you, Hugh Spector, for the $2. Y'all like Warhammer 40K?
I've never got into it. It is one of those things where I've seen like awesome trailers for Warhammer or whatever. I'm like, that looks cool. Maybe now that I'm kind of more, I don't know, open-minded to like new systems of games for me. Like I used to be kind of afraid of getting into a new system of game because I got really intimidated, but I need to get into it because the people that are obsessed, and I love obsession.
Yeah, it's not one of my obsessions, but it's
Yeah.
something I enjoy, like through usually other mediums. But I quite like the Rogue Trader tabletop RPG, and I played the tabletop game a few times. If I had someone to paint the minis, I would be more into it.
Yeah.
But I cannot paint.
Sure.
One of my favorite videos is titled How Fast It Is for Guys to Make Friends. And it's an interviewer interviewing Henry Cavill. And he just asks him like one question about like, well, who are you currently running in 40? And he just immediately engages him. Like,
Yeah.
you can see his eyes light up. And like
Starties.
you can see them like make plans to go and hang out with each
Yeah.
other. Because there's just something like just recognizing a passion in someone else. I just love how I don't know, unifying that is.
Yeah.
Like going to Star Wars Celebration is always just crazy because at any moment I can turn around and have a pleasant conversation with anybody here, you know? And you can't necessarily do that everywhere.
Yeah. I know the lore is really, really deep with 40K.
Yeah.
Everything. And I like learning the lore because it's fascinating how just weird and creepy and dark and crazy it is. But yeah. No, it's another one of those things where it's like it's a huge universe and I don't know where to jump in.
You could sink a lot of time and a lot of money into it if you were so inclined.
I own several of the games that I haven't started yet.
Like the video games?
Yeah.
I bought a Warhammer. I spent not a ton of money, but a good bit of money on an army because my friends are getting into it right before I decided to move here,
Yeah.
and have not touched it since.
There's people who play around here.
I got into it because they were getting into it, and it was a reason to hang out with my friends.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to do it to like enjoy. I didn't even get a chance to like do it to enjoy it. So it just kind of was a thing that I was like starting to do, but I never got to. So I don't even know if I really like it.
Sure.
You guys ever get into that thing where it's like preparing to play the game is almost
More fun than
more
playing
fun,
again.
and then when you get to the start and you're actually gonna start playing, you're like, "Hi, I'm done." Has that ever happened to you?
I get you.
No, I don't think so.
Like, especially if I was ever into like modding a game, I would get more excited about like setting up it than playing it sometimes, you know? or like a whole PlayStation was just like making decisions about like enhancing a game I've already played or something like that.
Yeah. They do need to allow me to react to SG1 Dude Zulu.
Pop Country Clips, will you guys be watching Zootopia 2? You need to keep your eye out on early access. Some of the Witcher 3 mods are peak. Yeah, I've seen some. The one that I want is Transmog. Because I keep getting like cool swords and cool pieces of outfit and everything, and it's not optimal to my build, you know, so I don't switch out.
Yeah.
But I keep and collect every single one of them. I'm not gonna throw these away. I'm not gonna sell them. You fools, you know. So I just put them in my chest and do nothing with them. I need to install Transmog, and that way I can just, no matter what, I got a new pair of pants. I'm gonna wear them, you know.
Transmog should be default in every RPG.
Yeah.
And I feel like Transmog should be default in every game ever.
Yeah.
Just make your character look the way you want it to look.
And every time you do find a new piece of like clothing, it's just so much more rewarding than like, well, this is for a character that I'm not even playing. You know, Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, this would be cool for a sorcerer, but I don't have a sorcerer in my party, you know? Like, throw it in the chest or sell it, you know? So yeah, Transmog would be awesome. There's some really, really cool. I love to be immersed, so if I'm in Velen and you know it starts to thunder and the rain rolls in, like I want to put on a cloak. Why wouldn't I put on a cloak? You know?
Sure.
And there's amazing cloak mods you can get that have like a special button that you can put your hood up and down. Oh, that sounds awesome. CD Projekt Red had it in Cyberpunk Transmog, I'm assuming. And like I said, there is a Transmog a mod that I could easily throw on there. Just for some reason, I'm being purist. I don't know.
Sure. Well, once you start with one mod, then you're like, well, it'd be so easy to do another mod.
I mean, especially for a first time, I try to go like almost completely vanilla. If I get anything that's a modification for a first time playing, it's almost always something to do with performance or just something visual, you know? Like I still have never beaten Minecraft, so I don't do any like the Minecraft big mods. I just do like shaders or you know, fell a tree versus having to cut the entire thing or whatever. So until I actually beat it, I won't go too deep into that type of community. More hype for Zelda or Lord of the Rings: The Hunt for Gollum next year? You're talking about the Zelda movie. I've talked about it before. My feelings are so complicated because it's probably the one like movie I've anticipated my whole life. So I have all these stupid and like ill-defined expectations.
Yeah.
Like it's not fair. So like I can't even say I'm hyped. I'm almost like scared of it. Like we're watching House of the Dragon, and someone told me last week that a kid in the background is playing Link. Like in the Zelda movie.
Yeah.
Do you want to know who it is?
Yeah, I know who it is.
Okay.
I mentioned it during the video this week. I'm like, hey, that kid's Link. But I'm like, now I'm judging this actor way differently than if I didn't know the information.
Sure.
Because I'm weird.
You are weird.
I'm so weird about it, but it's just because I care so much, and I've been thinking about it for so long.
I get that.
It's like the Star Wars prequels, but you're not a kid anymore.
No, yeah.
But I'm also of the opinion, like, I shouldn't care yet.
Yeah.
Because I can't influence anything that's going to happen.
I understand
Like,
that.
they're
I
going to
definitely
make
get
the
that.
decisions.
Unless you can, like the redesign of Sonic.
Well, that's not just one person. That was the entire world.
But I will say that I'm anticipating the Lord of the Rings movie again. Yeah, sure. But the Zelda one, I will say more hype for Zelda. Andy Serkis is doing Hunt for Gollum.
Makes sense.
So that'll be taking place. I mean, I'm assuming they're gonna like. Viggo Mortensen's not playing Aragorn at that age,
Nope.
right? Unless they're doing some type of like de-aging or something. So they're
They
probably gonna
can't be.
recast. Ironically, when he was first cast, it was Stuart Townsend, who was just like so young that when they started putting stuff out there for the fans to see, they're like, "What the? This can't be Aragorn!" And they had to get Viggo Mortensen like came in like literally like 2 weeks into shooting.
Yeah.
And day one, Bob Anderson taught him the fight when Weathertop.
That's
And
crazy.
like Bob Anderson just like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. It's gonna be a crash course. So he put Viggo Mortensen on this side of a basketball gym, and then he had all of the stunt guys here. And like, all right, you guys just run at each other, and whoever knocks each other first down, like wins a point or whatever. Just like icebreaker. And they said Viggo Mortensen just charged at these giant New Zealand men and formed very fast relationships. But he has been recast. That makes sense. So I don't know. I mean, Lord of the Rings is one of those things too, where I have such reverence for it too that then something like The Hobbit came out, I didn't enjoy it as much.
Sure.
Yeah.
I've heard that
Calvin,
there
I was
are-
thinking remember that one guy in House of the Dragon this week? And I'm like, man, that guy has an interesting face. Is
Which
that
guy?
He was just like at King's Landing. He was just like with like a wife or something, and I just remember going like, that guy has such an interesting face. And then I saw it earlier today that someone was like, that's one of the dwarves from The Hobbit.
Oh,
But I don't remember his name. But I'll point out next
Damn.
time if he pops up.
I don't know.
There's a fun Lord of the Rings mod for Minecraft. Has so many factions in like most of Middle Earth. Ooh, that'd be cool.
I mean,
You walk the
there
trail.
have been a few builds of Middle Earth in
Yeah.
in Minecraft, right?
Mhm. I've been testing my setup at home. I'm going to start recording Minecraft, I think, this weekend. I just want to start just doing some cozy Minecraft videos. And I'm not going to stream them. It's just going to be recording. But the newest, I guess, update or drop or whatever came out, and they have a new biome and a new, like, block that a lot of builders are very excited by. So I waited a little bit, and I've built my setup around the newest version. So that's going to be fun.
Cool.
And I just wanted it to be a really like chill kind of video. So no interaction with chat or anything like that. It's just going to be building and having fun with it. As long as no more innocent cows get killed. Hey, he walked into my home. He knew the rules. No penny wither, you mean? Yes. Yep.
Ugh,
The Lord of Tumbleton was Ori
Ori.
in that, Calvin.
Lord of Tumbleton.
Yeah. He, I mean, I say that, you're like, oh, he's the one dwarf that
okay,
looked kind of
yes.
like a dorky dwarf, like a Friar Tuck.
Yep. I see it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotcha. It like his face was really smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, should we do Cryptid Combat?
Cryptid Combat. We should do some Cryptid Combat. All right. Where did we leave off?
No idea. There's the Hawaii.
Oh,
Washington and Hawaii.
Washington versus Hawaii. Okay. All right, so Washington has the classic, has the original Bigfoot.
Okay.
I mean, Washington is the classic Northwest Territory state, I suppose, right?
Yep.
So
Sure.
Bigfoot, and then Hawaii.
Pacific Northwest. It's the most Pacific and Northwest that you can get.
We're having Pacific versus Pacific Northwest in this
Yeah.
battle.
Central Pacific.
Hawaii is Menehune, Menehune.
Cryptid. Okay.
Oh my God! Look, they're a race of pygmy people from Hawaiian mythology. It is said they live in the deep forests and hidden valleys of the island. Their favorite food is said to be bananas and fish. Dude, they're so cool.
Man, I feel like I missed that day.
Yeah, well,
I
I,
don't remember
I,
that.
I think they had a buy.
Hawaii had a buy,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
we've not ranked them yet.
That is so cool.
All of
So-
this stuff was buys, so we have not ranked.
So it said that they built temples, fish ponds, roads, canoes, and houses. So they construct.
They have a civilization.
Craftsmanship is evident, said to have lived in Hawaii before settlers arrived from Polynesia many centuries ago.
That's really cool. Hawaii also has a lot of like volcano and like lava imagery in its mythologies as well. Wow, okay, cool.
Any other powers or abilities?
They have most likely been the inspiration for the Tiki Demons in Aloha Scooby-Doo movie.
So is it just one of them? Or is it a group of them?
We have granted groups before whenever they're
It's
like
a civilization, so it's probably a group of them.
they're also like small. I imagine that they are like they work together like as a thing, you know?
I mean, it said that they built like a pond overnight.
So we're saying it's like a hunting party of them versus
Yeah.
a Bigfoot?
Yeah.
I think we
So it's like
granted
100
Indians 3.
Huh?
Yeah.
I think when we had the little green men, we granted them 3 little green men
Okay.
as a group. Is our
How intelligent are they? That's going to be the big test, I feel like, between them and Bigfoot. Bigfoot is also an ape,
Yeah.
has a certain level of intelligence, but also has a level of
Bigfoot also isn't building like temples.
no. We don't know if Bigfoot has any culture.
Maybe Bigfoot is the god. Temples get built for it.
Though people do ascribe that Bigfoot bury their dead.
Yeah.
Sure.
And that's why we can't find their bodies, you know?
True.
We ought to have found fossils, though.
Yeah, so they have like proto-culture or whatever.
I mean, they built canoes. So, like, they have some understanding of physics.
Or they just see like log float, me be log. You know?
Maybe.
I mean, I want to say Hawaii just because that's such an interesting cryptid, but Washington is boasting like the big cheese, like the guy, like not the Echo Fighter, the
Yeah.
first.
Like, how tall is, like, at what age are you 2 to 3 feet?
As a human?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know.
Because, like, even with spears, I feel like they wouldn't have the reach of a Bigfoot.
5 to 7? I don't know.
Well, it depends on how good they are at building. Like, could they build traps? Could they dig a hole, fill it with sticks, and then trap them?
Sure.
You know, it depends how intelligent they are.
Sure. I
And-
mean, if they can build structures,
Yeah.
like homes and stuff like that, then they would understand, like, well, this is for comfort and this could be for harm.
And, like, do they have prep time? Or is it just them walking through the woods and they get ambushed by a Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Or does Bigfoot get ambushed by them? Because it is a hunting party, right?
I guess.
Some people say Bigfoot is supernatural and can hide between dimensions. Yeah, that is true. There is a lot of stuff like that. I am kind of depowering Bigfoot sometimes because he's so popular.
They
But
also
he has. It's like Superman. Like they just been so much stuff put out there that he gets like more powerful as he goes, and to the point where he can just lift infinity. You know.
sure. Like also the Menehune or how do you pronounce it? Like they can build things very quickly. So even if it is just 3 of them that's in the fight, like
Yeah.
if they build traps overnight with more of them or something, I don't know.
Maybe.
to answer your question, you're like 3 years old when you're 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
Talking a body of a 3-year-old.
Like, it's such a weight.
Weight is almost always the deciding factor in a fight.
And
like this.
strength. Like, how much strength are they going to be able to...
Well, that's what I'm saying. It would have to be intelligence. Like, we didn't take down mammoths because we were stronger than them. We took down mammoths because we were smarter than them.
Yeah.
And there are no more mammoths. You know? I'm just saying, I don't know how many Bigfoot are in Hawaii, but I don't think there's many.
Like How many Ewoks did it take to take down a stormtrooper? Or like 3 stormtroopers?
I mean, there were some of them just doing it one by one.
Yeah.
Well, it would be more like
They're in armor.
How many Ewoks would it take to take down a Wookiee? Right?
I want to say 2, simply because of the fun fact that George Lucas wanted Endor to be full of Wookiees, couldn't afford that much material, and literally cut each suit in half to make 2 Ewoks per Wookiee.
Like, I'm not sure / don't think.
To be fair, the Ewoks did trap
They trapped Chewie.
and the rest of the party all in one go.
It was actually Chewie specifically because it was the dead animal that the humans probably wouldn't have gone for, and the droids definitely wouldn't have.
Yeah.
So Chewie being space Sasquatch, it's not bad.
That's true. But
Like, he got tied up to a post and hauled off to their camp the same as the others.
yeah.
And he wasn't worshipped as a god.
I would probably say Bigfoot is probably more stealthy than Chewie.
Yeah.
Chewie's not actively trying to hide, where it feels like Bigfoot does not like attention.
Yeah.
But would Bigfoot fall
they
for
exist.
a trap? Because it seems like because they're smaller, they're more intelligent, they
I mean,
would lay a trap.
how many humans have been trying to trap Bigfoot?
Sure, but
It hasn't happened.
we're big and loud and brash, and we think we're the smartest. You know? We stink.
Have you ever gotten into like the Bigfoot believers and like the stuff they ascribe to him? It's crazy.
Yeah. Like, not deeply, because it gets crazy quick, but
I don't know. I feel like I'm fighting I'm so biased towards the Hawaiian little guys for some reason. I want them to win, but I feel like Bigfoot clears them. If it's only 3,
It
Like,
really depends.
if it's in an open field and they can't hide or dimension
Yeah.
jump, I'm going to say it's probably big.
like if they don't have spears, they're fucked.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Even if I grant them spears, they might not be able to
Like, they could craft
do
spears,
it. Yeah.
but that's also prep time.
Yeah.
Like, if they're set in a 10-acre square of forest, would they have enough time to, like, dig pitfalls and make spears
I would say
or anything like that?
only if their construction was supernatural or something.
It does seem to be somewhat supernatural.
If we can at all say that, but then you have the Bigfoot stuff. If you're going to grant that, you can grant that he can slip between 2 dimensions,
Yeah.
get around their, trap. I don't know how he made him Nightcrawler, but he can.
Does it say that their building was that fast?
Just that they had good
Just
building.
that they could build.
Yeah.
No, down there it said they built a Le Coco fish pond overnight.
That is in quotations, though.
And like you also have like the Roman and Greek armies doing crazy like feats of quickly building.
I don't know. What do you guys think in chat? I think I have to go with Bigfoot. I just think that in terms of a fight, in terms of, Batman can beat anybody with prep time.
Yeah.
Like,
But
if
you
I'm
don't grant that in death battles.
if I'm putting Harry versus 3 Ewoks, I think it's probably
I
Harry.
think it's probably
Yeah. In like a fight scenario, I think it's Bigfoot. Like I think it would be possible for the others to hunt down a Bigfoot,
Yeah.
but it's a fight, not a hunt. So I got to give it to Bigfoot.
Me too, and I'm upset. Hune. All right, yeah, I go Bigfoot. Calvin? Bigfoot?
Mm-hmm.
Bigfoot wins. What do we have next? Ohio versus...
Connecticut?
That's like Vermont or New
Not
Hampshire.
Vermont. It's New Hampshire. That's it. Vermont. I don't know why I said that.
All right, Ohio has the Loveland Frogman. And what was the other
Okay.
one?
New Hampshire.
The Wood Devils. So the Wood Devils versus the Loveland Frogman.
Huh.
All right, Frogman, reportedly bipedal frogs.
Delaware, not New Hampshire.
Oh, it was Delaware?
Right click on it.
Okay. Delaware is the
Delaware.
Zwanhedale Merman. ZWAANHENDAEL Merman. This is our first mermaid, I think.
I think so. Frogmen are about 1 meter tall, leathery skin, webbed hands and feet.
Okay.
They're able to survive the cold winters of the region without having to hibernate.
It does pretty cold here.
They have the physical ability to use sticks like tools.
Okay.
However, they also have an ability where they can use those sticks to emit sparks like a wand.
What?
It could mean that the frogs have the ability to control electricity in some way.
Okay. And now, are they classified as a group, or it's not just one frog man, it's
Right.
frog men?
Yeah, it's a race.
Whereas we have a merman here.
Correct.
Whoa, look at that. That's creepy.
That is creepy.
I don't
What
think that's what.
is happening?
Um,
They dehydrated it,
Yeah, go to the Wikipedia.
ironically.
Let's see. In Loveland, Ohio, at approximately 3:30 a.m., a businessman named Robert Huncott claimed to have witnessed 3 bipedal quasi-reptilian entities by the side of the road. Man pulled his car to the curb and observed the creatures for what he estimated to be 3 minutes.
I'm not seeing anything on these.
On the merman?
Yeah. Like it's talking about something made of wire, clay, fish, and wood.
Okay.
Like that
So-
is a creation, not a actual cryptid.
We can try to find a different Delawarean cryptid.
Is anybody in chat from Delaware? Do you have any kind of
Delawarean, is that right?
Probably.
Delawarean? I don't know.
Just as the man was about to leave, one of the creatures held what the witness could only describe as a wand above its head. The anonymous source further clarified that sparks spewed out the end of the device. He left post-haste.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
It's like we use, you go frog gigging and then you shine lights and they can't move, but they shine lights at you.
Yep.
They'll gig you. All right, I'm doing a search too just to see if I can see any more information about the merman, and then we can maybe pivot.
They're really good swimmers. Weigh between 50 to 75 pounds.
That's fucking ridiculous. I love it.
Yeah, the merman is just displayed. It's said here. It is not believed to be a creature. It's a display. What strange creatures? Rudy the Towshun. The legend inside across the past dozen years.
Delmarva Wendigo?
The DuPont family used to let their secret deformed inbred kids out to roam around Beaver Valley.
Apparently there's a deer man of Delaware,
Ooh,
says Commander Coding.
Deer Man.
Deer man, not Wendigo. Really tall guy with deer stag head, but not a skull. I've seen him, but
Like a Leshen.
never seen him, but friends have. I read a report about him from Huckesson a few years back.
Seems kind of cool. There's a swamp man from Delaware.
Swamp Hook.
Deer Man's pretty cool.
Hook Swamp. Right.
That's
Deer man's pretty cool.
I think we go maybe Deer Man.
If it's from Delaware, I
It
say
says,
we go with
it
it.
says several U.S. states.
You haven't done Deer Man in the past, right?
No, I don't think so.
Let's see what Deer Man has as far as powers.
Ironically,
See
I think
these-
Deer Man's first
Sightings in
sighting is in
Ohio.
Ohio.
Damn it.
There's one from Hawkinson, Delaware, 1993. This doesn't give a date for the Ohio one, so maybe we could go with this Deer Man. Ooh.
Do we just give Ohio a bye because there's not a significant enough?
I feel like I need Delaware representation. They're just so few and far between.
All right, what did Sam and Dean fight in Delaware?
Did they go to Delaware?
I'm sure they have.
What's the capital of Delaware? I can't think of any city in Delaware.
I mean, there's a Wilmington, Delaware.
Yeah? I know what I'll do.
There's a Hawkinson, Delaware.
I'm looking up this Swamp Man. The Swamp Man kind of looks like Swamp Thing.
I mean, I love Swamp Thing, but we can't give him Swamp Thing's powers.
No. Better read stuff about it.
Yeah, the Selbyville Swamp Monster, is that what it is?
Yeah.
That seems to be after the Mermaid, the most popular choice. So I say if we do it, it goes to the Selbyville Swamp Monster. Delaware swamps in the 1960s.
Okay.
Selbyville Swamp Man from Delaware, yep.
Trying to
Has
find-
a song named after it. Ooh, cool.
Yeah.
So many of these articles I can't show because they're talking about a TV show you guys might see.
Oh, yeah? Oh, well. We have to know.
Having trouble finding stats for it
Yeah.
because it's like a known admitted hoax.
As opposed to all these others, which are fucking real.
Yep.
Well, the difference is this is a definitely something that people said that they're faking, whereas these nobody has come forward yet. At least the rest of them.
People came forward about Nessie, right?
And
Well, they do
Bigfoot.
Nessie.
I suppose that's true.
People-
I say we just
people
give
have
it to the
definitely come
frogmen
forward about it.
regardless because they got magic wands.
They got magic wands.
That's pretty cool,
and
man.
it's Ohio. Fuck everywhere else. Yeah, frogmen.
If the Selbyville Swamp Monster is like Swamp Thing,
Yeah.
then I think Swamp Thing takes it.
Calvin,
But
you know what frogmen like?
they like frogs' legs.
I was gonna say frog titties.
Oh. Nobody cares!
Remember frog titties?
Nobody cares about the frog titties.
Everyone cares.
No.
It'll never go away. Ever.
Delaware cryptid Joe Biden.
So we just choose an Ohio.
I'm choosing Ohio.
I think, yeah.
Executive
The
decision.
frogmen win.
Delaware, get your shit together.
Come on, Delaware.
Yeah, pick one.
Make something new.
So what? We have one more battle of this round, or two
Two
more
more
battles
battles of this round, and then we go into the quarterfinals.
Gotcha.
And we still need to do Aaron's tier list.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Well, you want to
That's
transition
gonna
into
be-
that?
Sure.
All right.
That's
That
probably
way
gonna
Aaron
take a
misses
while.
two.
And next is Kentucky versus Tennessee.
Ooh.
They're right next to each other.
Kentucky's the Kelly Little Greenmen. We've talked about them before. Tennessee is the Tennessee Wild Man.
Wow.
So,
All right.
Wow thing.
It's kind of cool that these state representatives are named for their state. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll have that next time on Cryptid Combat. But this time, if you haven't been following along, whenever one of us is gone, we like to try to create a tier list based on a standard that person will have to guess. So, for example, we did one where we tiered movies from how much water is in each one, and Calvin had to guess. I think he did a pretty good job. So we got to find a good one for Aaron. I got some options already.
Well, we had a super chat with a suggestion too.
Okay.
Which we should consider. I saw it earlier, but I didn't actually read it. So AK
AK Daughtry.
Yes,
Daughtry.
$5. Maybe the movie with the most amount of green to least amount of green.
How much green?
It's interesting.
Okay, so right now our standards are number of doors opened.
Which I like quite a bit.
Me too. Number of children the protagonist has, related to Aaron
Yep.
a bit. What, like, if it has contemporary music? What was the standard again?
Yeah, how contemporary is the music?
Gotcha. Okay. A number of words on screen,
Yep.
and how much green, most to least. I like the green one.
I do
Do
like
you-
the green one.
I don't think the posters will just be all green.
It'd be interesting to
Depends
do
what it is.
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz, the Emerald City, is probably the one that comes to mind the most.
But it has got black and white as well.
It does.
Right.
Now, is it...
How much green is featured?
What is
or
exactly
how
the
important
standard?
The color green is?
How important the color green is, or just the amount of green in the movie? Because, like, Predator is, like, all green.
Yeah.
Ray coming to Takodana and saying this is more green than I've ever seen in the entire, that I thought there was in the entire world,
Yeah.
is more depth than
Sure.
it is amount. So which one do you guys want to go for?
Well, I still think I like the door one.
You like the door one the most?
Yeah.
The door one is fun. Maybe we can save the green or a color thing for later. Because I do like numbers of doors opened.
Yeah.
I just know I'm going to forget about some crazy ones. So what do you guys think? What should it be? Green or door? What do you think, Calvin?
I think door is really
Doors
good.
is fun.
Yeah.
Let's make it doors. So the standard is numbers. It's not doors, but doors opening.
Number of doors opened in the movie.
Yeah.
Because like I said, there's a million doors in Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
But they don't all get opened.
Yeah. Sure.
There's a bunch of doors in Nightmare Before Christmas when Jack like walks out and then sees the Halloween doors, you know? But only one gets opened on screen. The one gets opened off screen, but I don't know if that counts.
I still think there's a lot of doors open in Monsters Inc. Even though
There
you
definitely
see a
are.
ton,
Yeah.
but they still open probably well over 100 doors in that movie.
There's a lot of doors in Cabin in the Woods, and they all get open.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But we don't see them all. Does it count?
Because
Because like technically you could just say, oh, doors are open everywhere in the world.
I guess so.
I have to pee real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Doors.
But yeah.
This is the difference, and you know those doors are getting opened in this moment.
And we still see the elevator doors open.
Yeah,
And stuff,
we
right?
see and it's relevant to the movie.
Yeah.
So I think that there's a fair enough distinction there.
What movies have no doors
Um,
that open? My first thought was like a prison movie, like Shawshank Redemption. But like
they still have doors. To
Yeah.
like,
The doors to the
warden.
cell.
the
Yeah.
cell's open.
There's quite a few doors in Shawshank.
Are there any movies that just take place in like a padded room?
There's like, what about like 127 Hours?
Yeah,
Probably
That's
very
good.
few doors in that.
that's good.
There's also the movie
probably
where
start Breaking them.
Ryan Reynolds is buried the entire movie.
Yep.
That's pretty low. I don't think there's a lot of doors in that before or after what we see there.
Not a lot of doors in
Ice Age has no doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what?
Anything that
Ice Age?
has no humans or like
Yeah.
houses
Sure.
or whatever.
So let's start.
Let's get started.
Let's start putting some movies in. So
Doors. All right, everybody. Start naming stuff with doors. Lots of them, not a lot of them.
An average amount of them.
um,
Well, we said Cabin in the Woods.
Matrix Reloaded. Whenever Neo is trying to get the Keymaster back to the source, they go into those back rooms. That's like an infinite hallway, and then Agent Smith opens all of them at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's quite
that's
a bit.
good.
That's a lot of them.
that's probably
good.
number one then.
Maybe. Let's see if I can find it. But that might outdo Monsters.
I mean,
Inc.
Monsters Inc. and The Matrix Reloaded are probably both S tier.
I'm trying to make sure that you actually see them open or if you just see him. But I'm pretty sure you see them all open.
Saw, says someone.
I haven't seen Saw.
Yeah,
And I haven't seesawed in a long time.
it's,
Adjustment Bureau has quite a few.
I haven't seen
I
that.
think.
I'll take your word on it.
I think that's probably like an 8.
Yeah, I was thinking of cars as well, but it does have some doors.
Sure. Has like car doors, garage doors.
The Shining's interesting. It's got quite a few doors.
It's got quite a few doors. We need some like low level doors.
Yeah, okay.
Is it?
There's a movie called in 2023 called The House with No Doors.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
So it
We can't do that
I
one.
know.
does it count if you open one door a bunch? Does
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
okay.
It's because of the openings, not the different number of doors.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking like Howl's Moving Castle. It's one door, but you turn a dial and it takes you to a different place.
Sure.
I was thinking the 12 Angry Men has very few doors, but Aaron's not seen that.
He has not.
So we do have to make sure we're trying to get stuff that he is likely to have seen.
Yeah.
The Long Walk has no doors.
It has like
It has
doors.
car doors and stuff, which
But
that would be good.
Not a lot. It's probably low.
Go ahead
Yeah.
and add that one.
Another one that would be low would be Night of the Living Dead,
Sure.
because they're mainly staying inside that house. It's only a couple times that they open the door.
Let me pull up my
You know what has a ton? The Room. The people going in and out of that door all the damn time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me pull up my sheet of the movie reactions we've done. See if any stand out.
Finding Nemo would have a low amount.
It has some.
It does have some.
Like the
Yeah.
dentist office, I think has at least one that opens when she goes from the waiting room to the.
Yeah. We-
Yeah, I think that's the only one though.
Yeah.
I think it's just a singular.
Yes, fast track. So blast doors would count.
Yeah, I would say so. Blast door, car door.
Garage door.
Jurassic Park 3 has almost none. It has like an airplane door. Right?
It has the door to the aviary. It has the
Yeah.
door that they close to keep the Spinosaurus out.
Yeah.
I think that would probably be maybe average.
Sure. We should be adding these.
I just don't know if we should add all of them.
I mean, well, we can always delete some.
Sure. If we have too many in one category, we can delete them.
Yeah, I'll have to move this into a tier maker later. But
Mm-hmm.
if it's in a list here and we put it in order, I can at least
Yeah.
work from there.
I'll start making an actual tier list.
The thing is, it's just so hard to find information about the number of doors opened in a movie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna forget about like you don't remember this. Lion King is a pretty good pull because there should be no doors other than natural entranceways, right? I would say Lion King is bottom of the barrel.
Does Rafiki have a curtain?
No, he lives in a tree, right? Isn't it like a tree with a canopy over it?
Yeah.
And even like Pride Rock is just a big cave, which I
Yeah.
wouldn't say has a door.
Right.
Yeah, no. Like, unless it has a door, it doesn't count as a doorway.
Yeah.
Like, I would say if there's like,
A door has to be
there's a
o-
large
openable
cavern with a
hinges.
small opening, that would be a
I
doorway.
would say it doesn't have to necessarily have
But-
hinges.
You can slide it open.
Because like sliding doors exist, and like Star Wars has a
Yeah.
bunch of like sliding automatic doors.
Like for Passion of the Christ, would you count the boulder as a door?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yes.
There's also a lot of doorways and stuff whenever we're seeing Jesus as a carpenter and in front of Pilate.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily a feature used.
But that would be a fun movie to put on the list.
That would be fun.
Add Passion of the Christ.
Passion of
Please.
the Christ is pretty low. Ironically, he might have made some doors.
Might have.
I don't think there's a lot of doors in Dune.
Dune.
I can't think.
They
of
have
any
like
kind
vehicles that have like.
But do we see
doors.
them open and close?
I guess not.
Would a ramp count as a door? I don't feel like
No.
a ramp counts as a door. Because the Thopters have ramps.
Right. Like the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah. Like, inside the Falcon, there are, like, doors. There are, like, bulkheads. But
Yeah.
I don't think the ramp really counts as a door. But, like, a trap door would count as a door.
What, a
Door in
drawbridge?
the name. No,
No,
but the
right?
gate inside the drawbridge would count as a door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beetlejuice has a lot of doors.
Someone said that
Yeah.
before. Beetlejuice has a lot.
Quiet Place 2. Or rather, just A Quiet Place, not Quiet Place 2. I just read the whole thing at once and scrubbed it together.
Clue does have people going in and out of doors a lot.
Clue has a lot of doors.
Yeah, it's like a Scooby-Doo episode.
Yeah,
It is.
that should be quite high as well.
Yeah.
Maybe not as high as Matrix or...
Yeah, that would probably be like an A tier.
All right, so S tier should be Matrix Reloaded.
Yeah.
Clue probably be A tier.
You think Clue should be A? That sounds reasonable.
Maybe Cabin in the Woods and Clue be B. Clue's probably above average, but not extraordinarily. It might be A.
It has quite a lot of doors.
It
though.
does.
I would say, I would say have them be on the same tier, but like Cabin in the Woods be higher. Be like first in that tier. Shining is probably fairly
I would say
high to average.
He does open that door. Really interesting.
Well, yeah. Does it actually get opened or does it get opened? Jurassic Park is low. Long Walk is very low. Lion King is very low.
All right, so Lion King should be bottom tier.
I think.
I think
Oh yeah.
bottom tier,
I
yeah.
did not move Quiet Place up to probably here. I
Yeah.
think.
Is it cheating to say the Tesseract from
Avengers?
not Inception, Interstellar? It's like an infinite door.
Is it?
I haven't seen.
I think it might be too abstract.
I think that's more of a hallway.
maybe it's more of like a hallway or a
Yeah, I probably.
Just a very long door.
That's
Not
a door.
like-
People say they said it was. I believe in the movie they call it a doorway, but it's a lot more abstract
Yeah.
than just what we're kind of saying. Like you said, like it doesn't have to have hinges, but it needs to be open and closable at the least. I don't know.
Sure. Because, like, sure, the Tesseract opens once.
Yeah.
But, like, how many doors are you actually going through?
An infinite
if it's-
amount.
Well, do you open an infinite number of doors?
Yeah.
Or do you go through the doorway an infinite number of times and it only opens once?
Sure.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that might be too much.
Okay, so I'm thinking right now we're doing these two S, probably these 4 and A.
I haven't seen Adjustment Bureau.
I haven't seen it
We
either.
might want to move it. Let's take Adjustment Bureau out.
I don't know if Aaron's seen it
I
either.
don't think Aaron's seen it.
I would say Clue has more than The Shining.
Yeah. I think I have them in order what I think is probably the most to least. Then it's picking out, 1, do we have enough? And then 2, picking out what tier they each go into
Sure.
for when I do it.
We should add some wild cards in there, like Dumb and Dumber. As like a low to average.
I think they're actually a good number because, like,
They're in
You
the,
think?
you got to figure the number of times
They have their
getting in and out of
apartment-
their
apartment in the beginning, the
apartment,
hotel that they stay in Aspen,
the diner.
the lodge.
Okay.
I don't. There's a lot of doors, but I wouldn't necessarily mean.
I don't
There's a
remember-
lot. There's a lot opening.
I don't remember how many we see open
Yeah.
and close in it, but
Is
there's a lot
there
of opportunity?
is there
We need like Lord of the Rings.
How many
where
times
it's
does
like
the
there are
door-
scenes of doors opening, like the Mines of Moria.
Yeah.
It's not much.
sure?
Yeah.
There's Bag End,
There's Bag End.
Mines of
There's
Moria.
yeah. There's like the gate to Mordor. There's the gate to Minas Tirith. Like
But other
those
than
are.
that, like
But like it's not featured and it's not a whole lot. So that would be
Sure.
more like I think you could put Lord of the Rings in there, but which one?
2 Towers.
Two Towers?
I think
Probably.
so too.
Okay.
So would Two Towers be like
That has the iconic Viggo Mortensen opening the two doors.
Yeah. 2 Towers would probably be pretty average.
Two Towers is average. Home Alone, I think it might be a good one.
That's it, probably here.
Yeah, definitely above Jurassic Park. Probably below Beetlejuice.
Oh, Whitney, that's a good one. Ace Ventura opening the sliding glass door.
I think Ace Ventura is a really solid B.
A B?
Yeah.
All right.
Because he does that a bunch of times, and then there's at least a couple times in the mental asylum you see him open and close doors. to,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
go inside of rooms.
And Aaron does love that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
I feel like this is going to be a real hard one.
It's also really hard to be correct about it.
Yeah.
Ace Ventura, probably there.
Yeah. Probably around
Wait, that's
Beetlejuice.
not right.
Wait, that's Junior. Yeah, that's not right.
How about like Shawshank Redemption when they open all the cell doors at the same time and they all come out and to go to like dinners? That's pretty high up there, but I don't think you think of doors.
How many times does that happen in the movie?
A lot.
Why is the original not showing?
Like so much so that they develop a pattern and he's not there at the end, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like that one's pretty like higher up, but not like crazy.
That or
There's cell doors.
they do the same thing on The Rock, right? Where he loops it and opens all the doors at once.
He does.
Yeah.
But it happens more in Shawshank.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So Shawshank a B.
Yeah, I would say so.
I'd say Shawshank has more than Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And probably more than Clue.
Probably more than Beetlejuice and The Shining as well.
Yeah, honestly,
It
I
might
think
be
it might
A.
be. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I'm just trying to think of like scenes that have just lots of doors opening. I can think of lots of doors, but opening is the thing.
Well, I think we're good for lots of doors opening.
Yeah.
I think we need an average amount of doors opening.
Okay.
So, I don't know, throw on like
I mean, fellows. Yeah, we have Two Towers.
Mission
that we put in.
Impossible.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a lot of doors in Mission Impossible opening, right? Like, some of them are like air conditioning grates and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably just like an average,
Yeah.
a C, maybe.
Alright, so if we do this, we've got. Would we keep. I feel like these are close. Because they both open up a bunch of doors kind of like at once.
Yeah.
So are we doing like S, A, B? Probably keep this in B, and then C here, D, and then E.
Or Passion of the Christ in E, and then Lion King and Ice Age in F.
Are we counting the Rock as one then?
And there's other doors in it too,
Is
right?
there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's. We might just need one more thing in D. Or move Quiet Place down, and Long Walk down, and we need something. I I think we need one more thing in D.
Sammy Boy says, honestly, I would put Quiet Place less than Passion of the Christ. I mean, they have like just a regular door that they close softly.
Yeah, and I think you see them get in and out of the car door.
Yeah,
The truck.
there's a few.
Yeah.
Passion of the Christ has some doors, but not necessarily them opening. Just that they're there.
I would. Should we add Night of the Living Dead and put it under A Quiet Place?
Has Aaron seen that?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
I think so. This is my favorite way to rank things.
The original or which one?
The original.
So under Passion.
I'd say it goes under A Quiet Place. I think. Yeah, that
Yeah.
seems right.
I would guess that there's fewer than in A Quiet Place and more than in Passion.
Night of the Living Dead, Passion of the Christ.
So D and then E and then F.
Yeah.
Weirdly, in one of the Gospels, when Christ dies, like the dead of Jerusalem, like get up and start walking around and appearing to people. So it's kind of like Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
But it's only in one. The other three Gospels are like, that's not important. We're not mentioning it. One of the most crazy things that's ever happened.
It's a crazy thing
yeah.
to not mention.
It also only appears in the latest Gospel. Matthew does a lot of crazy stuff.
Do we have enough for E and F?
I'm thinking about. I think 2 and F is fine.
I think it's John that does
So
it.
Lion King and Ice Age are an F.
Is that too easy? Do we need to throw another one in there that you might not think about?
Yeah.
One that's not animated, maybe.
Well,
Yeah.
we need something with humans that has no opening of doors.
Apocalypto by Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
That has like,
Yeah.
you know, it might not have many doors.
Has he seen it though?
No.
No.
He's seen 300. How many doors are there in 300?
There's the hot gate,
But it's
Yeah,
not a door.
but it's not a door.
It's not a door.
How many
there's
doors
there's
are there?
doors in Sparta, but they're all like open. I don't think they have like I think they're just like entranceways.
Or curtains.
The Persians have tents. They don't have any infrastructure.
Yeah.
So it's only anything you see with
Leonidas or whatever.
with his wife in Sparta, I would say.
Right.
And even then, it's not much.
I don't think there's any doors opening in that.
Yeah, I can't think.
Put
of
that
it.
in there. Put that in F.
Maybe like the scene with Leonidas' wife and that like buff politician. He was just a politician, but also a Spartan, so he was buff.
Yeah.
But maybe there was some door stuff there. I can't remember, but not much.
Are there any like submarine movies that are only ever in a submarine?
I don't know. Not that I can think of.
Not entirely in a submarine.
Last of the Mohicans. I mean, the TPs kind of have doors.
Yeah.
They're more flaps, but they are meant to be a barrier at an entrance.
Right.
But that could also be
it's not
kind of
many.
as a curtain
Yeah.
too.
Sure. Dances with Wolves definitely has a lot of doors. I'm trying to think of, human movies with no doors. Like none, zero, nil.
No open doors.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the submarine movies that I can think of have doors opening and closing
Yeah.
fairly frequently.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean-
Someone before said like 127 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
It takes
Jake
place
said
like
that
mostly outside.
earlier. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember if there's.
'Cause,
I personally haven't seen it.
Before he goes.
I haven't seen it all the way through. I don't know if there's like a search party or something that drives around in cars or anything.
There's a live action version of Hatchet where the only door that appears in the whole thing is
The plane.
door that he goes in and finds the decomposing pilot. And that's almost entirely outside.
Sure.
Though he does create like it doesn't happen in the book, but in that movie he makes like 4 walls out of. So he does make a door, but it's not much.
I think I saw someone say it earlier, but are there any doors in Prey? The Predator movie?
I mean, unless you count teepees, I guess.
No, my only thing with that is it might. I feel like we need a modern movie with no doors, because like you could start to see like, oh, this is before doors existed.
Okay.
Is the thing that I think is the obvious part of it.
Castaway, not bad. Castaway has doors in the beginning with the FedEx stuff.
And it has doors at the end.
And then at the end when he comes back, but not much.
Yeah.
That could be like D or E.
Yeah.
Modern movie, no opening of doors.
What a task we've put ourselves on.
Old Boy has very few.
Yeah, he hasn't seen it though.
Yeah.
What's something that takes place like entirely outside, away from structures?
I'm also trying to think of movies that take place in like one location.
Yeah, sure.
The Room. Just has so many doors. Does The Descent have many doors? It has the cabin in the very beginning that the girls are staying in, and then no doorways.
They get out of a car.
Yeah.
They do get out of a car, you're right. Gladiator, I mean, they have like the gladiator cages and the arena, and they have some stuff, but it's not bad.
It's also not modern.
No.
If we're trying to think of a modern.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't think of anything else. Look at my list. Look at this list. Can I get it by looking at this?
What about Predator Badlands?
I mean, there's doors on the vehicles.
On the first Predator ship is the only door we see close, I think.
It's Predator.
I mean, we
just has
later when the company comes, there's a bunch of doors that open, right?
Do they have open doors? Do they need doors? Because they're synths. I don't think they ever open or close a door.
There's not a lot of door opening in Saw, but there's some. It's not none. Aaron does know Saw.
Or let's go super.
What about Phone Booth?
Has he seen it?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
That movie you were thinking it was Buried, Eric.
Buried?
Yeah.
Isn't there's a movie that takes place entirely in like a coffin or something, right?
Yeah, that's Ryan Reynolds. I mentioned that earlier.
I've never seen it.
Oh, it was you that mentioned it?
Yeah.
Rope's a good one, but I don't think Aaron's seen Rope. The Hitchcock movie takes place in one room.
How many more do you think we need? And what ones do we
just
need?
need one more low door count one.
Yeah. Something that's like quite modern that you wouldn't necessarily think of as being like before technology. Like what things do we have in technology, and then go from there.
In the original Matrix, none of the doors are real.
I think we're getting to.
Hold on. He's right about everything that's inside the Matrix. Outside of the Matrix, they do have some doors in the Nebuchadnezzar, but that's the only ones we ever see, except if you want to say some of the sewer gates that the Nebuchadnezzar goes through. But technically, that's true. But we already have a Matrix in here.
We do.
That move that Matrix.
It would move that Matrix to the bottom.
It would.
Yeah.
Because even though there's more, there's more in the Nebuchadnezzar in the second movie. There's still, you're taking away like 95% of those doors.
And we're not necessarily saying it's doors. It's the action of opening a door.
Yeah.
Which isn't necessarily a real thing. It's a thing you do.
Yeah. So I don't, even if it were virtual, I don't think you could take that away because it's still opening a doorway.
Okay, in that regard, yes, the Matrix will be able to count it. What about Hamilton? That does have no doors in that production.
It's true.
Because any doors imagined.
Yeah.
You know, where they might be waiting outside of a room and they might knock on something, but there's no door.
Sure.
And maybe they might like do this, but I can't remember. But that might be a good one.
Is there a door in RRR?
Yeah, there's doors.
Yeah, he's in like
There's
the bad guy's in like a chariot at the on one spot. Not
they
many.
Open it?
I can't remember if he opens it or not.
well, there's like cars and trucks in it.
Yeah.
But do they open them?
They do when they drive in with all the animals.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Does anyone open a door in the new World of the Worlds? He just sits at a on a computer the whole time. Does anybody else open doors?
Yeah,
There's a couple.
a couple.
At least.
Does anyone know if Aaron has seen Pontypool?
I
haven't heard of it. I doubt he's ever
Well,
seen it.
because it would be his kind of movie. It's a horror zombie movie, but it only takes place in one room.
Somebody
I
said
seriously doubt he's seen it.
Somebody said 12 Angry Men. I haven't seen it, but I think I understand why that might be one.
Yeah, I know. I suggested that one earlier.
But Aaron hasn't seen it.
And also, the door does open a couple times.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but it's fairly
Yeah.
low.
Yeah.
Jungle Book. There's some doors in Jungle Book. Like into the temple or the treasure thing, and also once he comes to the town.
Are we able to look up like Aaron's letterbox and maybe just go through the movies he's seen?
I feel like we have a pretty good selection at this point.
Yeah, I think we're probably gonna
Pretty
make it.
good.
It was just trying to figure out the last one.
Do we need any more, like, you need this one to kind of get it, or what do you think?
I think it's there. I think the problem is the difference between Lion King, Ice Age, and 300 and our S is that it might be too easy just from Monsters Inc.
I can't guarantee there's not an actual door opening in 300, just that it would be very, very low. But we can guarantee there's no in Lion King and Ice Age, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 300 would be above those two?
Yeah, we'll put that in D, and these are F.
Okay.
Because we know for sure. I think it's probably good.
I think it's got a decent amount.
We were just trying to fill out the bottom half.
If anything, like, the more you do, the more, like, wrong avenues he might go down, which will be fun.
But it is 503.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was a lot of fun. You got to come back for next podcast where Aaron tries to figure out what the standard is, and no one tell him. We'll make sure we'll try not to have chatter or something, but that's going to be a lot of fun. Man, I need to miss podcasts and do one.
Waterworld's a good one, but Aaron hasn't seen Waterworld.
Yeah. He's got to see Waterworld.
Yeah, I don't think there are actually any doors in 300.
Yeah. Just
at
in
least
Sparta is
not-
all I can think
not
of. But
shown.
I'm imagining a lot of, like, open doorways
Yeah.
with no doors.
Yeah. I think most of the time people just walk through a doorway.
Yeah.
But we gotta end.
All right. It is
All right,
past our time.
Bits and donations. Dababa with 54 months.
Thank you so much, Baba.
Thank you, Dababa.
Thank you.
And Sandman with the 62 months.
62,
Thank you
man.
so much.
Pinhaw Man, 57 months.
Thank you very much.
Yes. And Diggus Bickus.
90
90 months.
90.
Woo, 90 years. I just got back from the Odyssey. I saw it in IMAX. You got something to look forward to. Well, don't tell Aaron. He will not be happy that he has to go see something in IMAX. He doesn't get it. That was what were we watching? -1 trailer, and we had like a 20-minute discussion of Aaron not understanding that
Yeah.
IMAX like is a thing that people like. Well, I haven't seen it. I don't understand
Yeah.
what it is. It was,
I don't buy it.
it was a hell of a thing to witness.
It was very hard.
It was definitely something.
Hold back.
Well, here's the thing. If he comes next week with a standard that absolutely fits everything, but like isn't what we actually gone with, I say we just give it to him.
Sure.
Because that's going to be a tough one. I think that's going to be a tough one. I don't know.
I think so.
All right. We have anything else? I think we're good.
Aaron's gonna be playing Mass Effect soon, so come back
Yes.
for that.
Yep. Make sure you're coming back also to check in on him and his headache.
Yep.
You gotta ask him. Make sure he's feeling okay.
Guess I should check Teams first to make sure he didn't say, nope, not doing it.
He has not yet.
All right.
Quit
Mass Effect 2.
I'm never playing again.
Soon.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Come give him some love. He had a rough time last time trying to get started, so I know he really wants to jump into the game, and it's a good time. It's a fun time to hang out with people. So come over to twitch.tv/blindwave or blindwave gaming. Check out some Mass Effect and other things. Tomorrow we got Gears of War that we're gonna be playing as well. Can't wait for that. And then more stuff into the next week. I've been playing Witcher. What are you playing right now, Jake?
Resident Evil 2 remake.
Resident Evil. And then hopefully Calvin back with Red Dead too.
Yep.
So hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. We will see you back here next week. Have a fantastic week. Big hugs and even bigger kisses.
Thanks for the $5.